Hello, I'm Dr. Linda Parker, urologist and educator. I spend my days helping adults protect their health and their confidence. And one thing I've learned over years of listening to couples is simple. Attraction in mature relationships is not about flashy moves or perfect lines. It's about how safe, seen, and steady you make someone feel in your presence. Today, I'll give you 5 short phrases, each exactly 5 words, that women consistently describe as magnetic when they are delivered with warmth and integrity. These are not tricks. They are signals of emotional maturity that calm the nervous system, build trust, and invite genuine connection. I'll show you what to say, why it works on a biological and psychological level, and how to say it so it lands naturally. Before we get to the phrases, let's reset an old myth. Women don't fall for the loudest man in the room. They relax around the most regulated man in the room. Regulation means your breathing is slow, your tone is grounded, and your attention is steady. That steadiness communicates safety. Safety lets someone's guard soften. When the guard softens, curiosity rises. Curiosity is the door to attraction. If you remember only one thing today, remember this sequence. Regulate yourself. Help her feel safe. Watch curiosity awaken. The words you'll learn today are carriers for that state. Here are the 5 phrases. I'll unpack each one, show you where and how to use it, and give you a real-world example so you can hear the rhythm in your head. Phrase 1. You're safe with me now. Those 5 words work because the female nervous system, like all human nervous systems, constantly scans for cues of safety or threat. When you say, "You're safe with me now," and your tone, posture, and eyes agree with your words, you reduce uncertainty. Lower uncertainty equals lower stress chemistry and higher openness. Say it when she's sharing something personal, when she's embarrassed about a mistake, or when an environment feels unfamiliar. The delivery matters more than the syllables. Slow inhale through your nose, soft exhale through your mouth, shoulders relaxed. Look at her face, not at your phone. Keep your hands visible and still. Don't rush to solve anything. The sentence is the solution because it anchors the moment. What it really communicates is, I can hold this space without judging you. That message is rare and deeply attractive because it signals strength without control. Phrase 2. I respect your boundaries always. Boundaries are not walls. They are doorways with clear frames. When a woman hears, I respect your boundaries always, she hears, your comfort is the rule here. That flips a common fear on its head, the fear of being pushed, rushed, or talked out of her no. Respect turns no into a safe word rather than a fight. Paradoxically, honoring boundaries increases closeness because trust grows where pressure disappears. Use this phrase when planning time together, when an invitation is declined, or when a topic feels sensitive. Keep your face open and your voice even. If she says she needs to leave at 10, you say, I respect your boundaries always. If she wants to move slower with plans, you say the same. Then you behave accordingly. Consistency is the amplifier. Mismatched behavior kills the effect. Why does it work? Because reliability reduces cortisol and raises the chance of a calm, connected experience. Calm and connected is adult chemistry. Phrase 3. I'm listening. Keep going, please. Many men hear a story and search for fixes. But presence, not problem solving, is what melts defensiveness. I'm listening. Keep going, please, invites depth. You're signaling that her thoughts matter enough to earn your full attention. That message increases a sense of being valued, which correlates with positive emotion and bonding. Use the phrase when she's narrating her day, processing a conflict, or exploring an idea. The subtle power move here is silence. Say the sentence, then stop talking. Nod gently. Don't interrupt. When she pauses, ask a tiny follow-up. What felt most frustrating? Or what part was most surprising? Your goal isn't to be dazzling. It's to be absorbent. Being absorbent is not passive. It's active containment. Containment equals stability, and stability reads as attractive because it suggests you can weather storms. Phrase 4. I appreciate you, thank you. Appreciation is specific fuel. General compliments feel disposable. Precise appreciation feels nourishing. I appreciate you, thank you, must be paired with a concrete detail. The way she handled a complicated call, the thought she put into a plan, the insight she shared that shifted your day. The brain registers appreciation as social reward. Rewards strengthen behavior and deepen fondness. Use this phrase at small moments, not just milestones. After dinner, when she made time despite a long day. After she remembered a detail you forgot. After she shared a perspective you needed to hear. Keep your tone gentle. Aim for sincerity over theater. This line tells her, I see your effort and I value it. Being seen is an underrated form of attraction. Phrase 5. Take your time, I'll wait. Pressure shortens breath. Patience lengthens it. When you say take your time, I'll wait, you tell her there is no clock on the connection. That relaxes the system, and a relaxed system engages more willingly. Use this phrase when she's choosing words, making a decision, or moving through a feeling. Back your words with body language. Unclench your jaw, release your shoulders, soften your gaze. If you're standing, keep your stance open. If you're sitting, lean back slightly instead of crowding forward. The subtext here is powerful. We move at the pace of trust. Trust is attractive because it promises safe depth instead of shallow speed. Those are the 5 lines. But lines alone, without the right delivery, are just noise. Let's anchor the delivery with a simple framework you can remember anytime you're about to speak. First anchor, breath. 2 slow breaths before you talk. Inhale through your nose for 4. Exhale through your mouth for 6. This ratio tells your nervous system to downshift. Your voice follows your breath. Calm breath equals calm voice. Second anchor, eyes. Look at one eye, then the other, not at the mouth or the phone. Holding eye contact softly, not as a stare, signals confidence and care. If direct eye contact makes her uncomfortable, alternate between her eyes and her hands as she speaks, then return to her eyes to respond. Third anchor, posture. Imagine a thread lifting the crown of your head. Let your chest be open but not puffed. Your shoulders down, your belly soft. A soft belly is not weakness. It communicates safety. People relax around a relaxed core. Fourth anchor, pace. Say the 5 words, then give them room to land. Count 1 heartbeat before you continue. Attraction grows in the pause where the nervous system updates the moment from rushed to safe. Fifth anchor, congruence. Your words must match your micro-behaviors. If you say, I respect your boundaries, always, and then you nudge, joke, or pressure, the nervous system reads the mismatch and trust collapses. Congruence is rare. When women experience it, they remember it. Let's see how this works in real life with 3 brief stories. Story 1. Daniel, 56, divorced, thoughtful, but anxious in conversation. On his second coffee with Elena, she described a difficult week caring for her mother. He felt the urge to advise, but he remembered the anchors. He breathed, softened his voice, and said, I'm listening. Keep going, please. She exhaled and continued, deeper now. Later, she told him, You made me feel calm. Calm is not boring. Calm is the doorway she needed to open. Story 2. Marcos, 60, a bit impatient by habit. He and Nadia stood at a gallery deciding where to go next. She hesitated. Crowds made her uneasy. He leaned in, then caught himself, stepped back half a foot and said, "I respect your boundaries always." She smiled and suggested a quieter street nearby. The date continued with more ease because the pace became a conversation, not a tug of war. Story 3. Ahmed, 52, office manager, good with humor, less good with silence. On a park bench, Sophia shared a failure at work that left her feeling small. He put the phone away, placed his hands on his thighs, grounded his feet, and said, "You're safe with me now." Then he didn't add anything. After a few seconds, she leaned her shoulder to his and said, "Thank you." That micro moment did more for their connection than an hour of witty banter. Now I'll answer questions you might be asking in your head. What if the phrases feel scripted? New skills always feel that way at first. Your job is to practice until they become natural. Say them while driving alone, say them while cooking. Hear your own voice calm down. When you use them with someone, you'll deliver them like you would offer water to a friend, without fanfare. What if she tests the boundary after you promise to respect it? Then you respect it. Attraction isn't a courtroom. It's a dance floor. A boundary can be an invitation to safety. If she changes her mind later, it will be because she felt safe enough to do so, not because you negotiated her into it. What if you get nervous and speak too fast? Slow your body. Wiggle your toes inside your shoes. Exhale longer than you inhale. Look at her eyes, then the horizon behind her for 1 second, then back. Say fewer words, not more. Often the most attractive move is to say one of the 5 phrases and then let quiet do its work. What if she doesn't respond? Acceptance is part of the practice. You're training for congruence and calm, not for guaranteed outcomes. Sometimes the room isn't right, the timing is off, or the connection isn't mutual. Don't abandon the practice. Congruent men become attractive over time because they radiate steadiness. Because I'm a urologist, I also want to highlight how physiology amplifies your presence. When you breathe slower, your heart rate variability improves, your voice lowers slightly, and your face muscles relax. Those are cross-cultural cues of trustworthiness. When you respect boundaries, you reduce social threat, and threat hormones settle. When you actively listen, you stimulate connection circuits that foster warmth. None of this is magic. It's biology responding to leadership without force. Women often describe this feeling as, "I could exhale around him." Be the man around whom exhaling is easy. Let's tie each phrase to one micro behavior so you can rehearse it tonight. You're safe with me now. Micro behavior. Lower your shoulders an inch, soften your jaw, and speak on the slow exhale. I respect your boundaries, always. Micro behavior. Lean back 2 centimeters, not away in rejection, but back in respect, and open your palms briefly. I'm listening. Keep going, please. Micro behavior. Nod once or twice. Keep your mouth closed until she finishes a full thought, then ask one short clarifying question. I appreciate you, thank you. Micro behavior. Add a specific detail in one sentence for rescheduling when my meeting ran late, so it lands as real. Take your time, I'll wait. Micro behavior. Shift your weight evenly into both feet or sit bones so your body language says, "I'm not going anywhere." Now let's walk through a sample conversation so you can hear the cadence. You arrive a few minutes early, phone on silent. She shares that work has been intense and she's unsure how present she can be tonight. You breathe, smile slightly, and say, "Take your time, I'll wait." Your voice is unhurried. Later, she recounts a conflict with a colleague. You resist the fix, meet her eyes, and say, "I'm listening. Keep going, please." When she finishes, you say, "I appreciate you. Thank you for trusting me with that." As the evening winds down, she hesitates about lingering. You say, "I respect your boundaries always." She relaxes, chooses what feels good to her, and you honor it. When she worries aloud about oversharing, you say, "You're safe with me now." None of this is theatrical. It's calm choreography. The choreography leaves her with a felt sense. With you, her system can rest. Rest is the cradle of attraction in adult life. If you're wondering how to practice without a date on the calendar, train in everyday interactions. When a coworker talks, say, "I'm listening, keep going please," and actually listen. When a friend declines an invite, say, "I respect your boundaries always," and mean it. When a family member opens up, say, "You're safe with me now," and bring your warmest tone. The man you are in daily life is the man who shows up on a date. Practicing everywhere makes authenticity automatic when it matters most. Avoid common missteps. Don't stack compliments hoping for a result. Appreciation is a seasoning, not a sauce. Don't use the phrases to bypass accountability. If you make a mistake, own it plainly and apologize once. Don't say, "You're safe with me now," and then mock or minimize what she shared. Humor can be bonding, but not at the expense of her reality. And don't rush your breath. Fast breath equals fast words. Fast words signal nervousness or pressure. Slow breath equals slow words. Slow words signal composure. A quick note on voice. Record yourself reading the 5 lines. You'll probably hear tension on certain words. Practice until your voice lands like a soft weight on a bed. Present, supportive, unforced. Think of speaking from your feet up, not from your throat down. That image helps your voice carry steadiness. If you like tangible goals, set a 7-day challenge. Each day, use one of the phrases in a real context with integrity. Day 1, appreciation. Day 2, listening. Day 3, boundaries. Day 4, safety. Day 5, patience. Day 6, choose the one you need to strengthen. Day 7, review how each landed. Write 2 sentences about what changed in your body when you spoke slowly and with congruence. This reflection consolidates the skill. Remember, the purpose of these words is not to make someone feel something they don't. The purpose is to remove the noise that blocks what could naturally grow. The noise of pressure, hurry, distraction, and self-centeredness. When the noise lowers, connection has room to breathe. In that space, women notice your steadiness, your care, and your respect. Those qualities don't shout. They radiate. That radiance is what instant looks like in the real world. Not fireworks, but a deep exhale and a quiet yes to seeing you again. Let me end with a single sentence to carry with you. Speak like a safe place and watch attraction choose you. If this gave you clarity and a path to practice, take one of the 5 lines and use it today with presence and sincerity. You'll feel the difference in your body first. Others will feel it soon after.